Today we are going to make zucchini bread. So we have this famous zucchini. These things are long and round and plentiful in a lot of people's gardens. So we were gifted one. And so I shredded up the zucchini already. So I just took a box grater and then just went up and down on the box grater to get it. You don't have to bother peeling it to get this zucchini ready to go. I did throw it in the fridge because I did that last night. So I have it in a container ready to go. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, preheat your oven to 350. Okay, so we got that done. Step number 1. All right, now we're going to do a 1 3/4 cup of flour. My head's cut off in this video, so I should probably put it up just a little bit. Or people are going to be complaining they can't see my head. We'll go up a little bit. Okay, that'll work. So 1 3/4 of flour. 1 1/2 1/4. Okay. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Yeah, these zucchinis are like so plentiful this time of the year. So I'm assuming that a lot of people watching this have access to a zucchini somewhere along the line. And 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I will have this posted on my website, sweettoothsarah.com, where you can actually print it. That has been very nice for people. And then I do have a newsletter sign up. Don't feel like you have to sign up for it, but I do have a newsletter. I don't know if I'm going to get to any of the newsletter stuff this year because now I'm coming on to my extremely busy time of the year with all the Christmas. Okay, 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Actually, I'm going to make murder cookies next week. So I actually ordered mace, which is a form of a nutmeg for fall. And if you never had anything with mace, it's a little bit spicier and sweeter than nutmeg. And it's fantastic in certain dishes. So definitely stay tuned for that. Speaking of that, nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon. But I'm going to try this old-fashioned recipe called murder cookies. And I am assuming it's called murder cookies because of the mace ingredient. Okay. All right. We're just going to whisk that together just so there's no clumps. Okay. Then we're going to add the sugars. Okay. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I'm using the one with molasses because I prefer that one, the C&H molasses. I'll link it. That's my favorite brown sugar. And then 1/2 cup of regular sugar. All right, now we're going to just mix that in lightly. This batter, it will be thick. All right, now I'm going to do 2 eggs. I gotta wash my hands. 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. You can use melted coconut oil too. I just don't love coconut oil, so I'm gonna use vegetable oil. And I feel like I'm forgetting, oh, the vanilla. I feel like I'm forgetting something. And vanilla, 2 teaspoons. This is the Watkins vanilla. All right, and then we have one super secret recipe. So I am going to use one of the tiny little things of cinnamon applesauce. You don't have to, you can use regular applesauce. So it ends up being about 1/4 cup. Or you can use sour cream or Greek yogurt. I just had this applesauce in the fridge and it works really good in this particular recipe. Okay, we're gonna mix this up and then we're gonna add the zucchini. It's going to be a very thick batter. Okay, then I'm going to switch from my whisk to a spoon. I want to save the stuff that's in there. Okay, now I'm going to switch to a scraper spoon. Okay, we need 1.5 cups of zucchini. I might have too much, so I'm going to just measure it. So 1.5 cups. It feels weird to add green to a dish like this. Okay. All right, so that is that. And now I like chocolate chips in mine. You don't have to add chocolate chips. You can add nuts, but I gotta have a little bit of sweet in there too. So I'm gonna add about 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. Okay, mix that all together. And it looks like you're eating your vegetables with your breakfast. Okay, this is a very wet batter because that zucchini has a lot of moisture in it. Okay, so here's what the batter looks like. Okay, now we're gonna grab our 9x5 pan. I might have to pause this because I might edit this part out because I'm not exactly sure where I put my pan. And I'm good at losing things. Okay, I'm gonna pause it and find it. Okay, it's located. When you have a lot of cooking essentials, because I do a lot of YouTube videos, I have stuff everywhere. I've got a little room behind me. I've got the countertops, oh my gosh. So then if other people put the dishes away, I don't know where they go. Okay, so then just pour this in here. You can see that nice green zucchini. So I'm gonna feel good about eating this bread because it's got my vegetables in it. Okay. Now, because I like the looks of the chocolate chips, I'm gonna add some chocolate chips to the top. This is purely for prettiness. Okay, press those down just a tad. All right, now we're gonna bake this in the oven. It's about 55 minutes. I might need to put some tin foil over the top if it's baking too fast because these take a little bit longer to bake due to the moisture content of the bread. So I'm gonna put it in for 55 minutes and check it at that. Or I'm gonna actually check it at 40 minutes because like I said, I might need to tent it just a little bit if it's getting too dark. And I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. So again, 350, 55 minutes, and then we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, here is the zucchini bread right out of the oven. Look at that fantastic bread. Now I'm going to take some pictures and then we're gonna cut into it. Okay, I'm super excited to show you this zucchini bread. So look at that. Well, obviously you're looking at it if you're watching it. Okay, so we're gonna cut it out of the pan. It shouldn't have, I think it's gonna be perfect. Okay, come on. This always happens when I'm on camera. Come on. Okay, we'll do it again. Give it a little help here. I did spray the pan. Okay, so then what do? You go like this, and you just give it a little extra help. Here it comes. Oh, perfect. Okay. We're gonna flip this back like that. Yum. Okay, I got a little bit of the end off of there. All right, ready? I'm in the camera. Okay, so this is yum. Look at that. So you can see the little bit of green from the zucchini in there. Okay, I'm gonna cut. I don't have any butter, but so you can see the little bit of green in there. That is amazing. You're gonna love this recipe. Yum. It's healthy. Who wouldn't like that?